Thinking of a master plan, but ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money is spent. I get deeper, but still coming up with lint. Shout out to GOAT, Rakim Allah. Peace, God. It's low key. What's up, family? Good morning. Good morning. Breaking news. Wow. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hold on. Let me get right. Let me get it right for y'all. Let's go. Bah. San Antonio Spurs trade Kawhi Leonard to the Toronto Raptors. God damn. Fuck was they thinking? What the fuck was them niggas thinking, man? Let's see. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. All right, we straight. We straight. Y'all coming in, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button on the way in. Let's see what's going on over here. This shit is absurd to me. They really, Spurs really exercise their right not to give a fuck about Kawhi. San Antonio Spurs trade Kawhi Leonard to Toronto Raptors for DeMar DeRozan and others. God damn, these dudes are making millions of dollars playing professional basketball, and they can't even get their damn name on the on the on the headline. They others. Raptors acquire Leonard, Danny Green. Spurs get DeMar DeRozan, Jacob, whoever. I guess he's a other, and 2019 first round pick from NBA Twitter and media reports. This is the NBA.com, and this article was wrote at literally 10 minutes ago at 12:35, Eastern Standard Time. The Kawhi Leonard saga has reached its long anticipated conclusion. The Raptors have traded DeMar DeRozan to the Spurs for Leonard, a former two-time. Oh shit! I didn't know he was not a former two-time Kia Defensive Player of the Year and Finals MVP. I didn't know he was a Defensive Player of the Year 2 times. Damn. Spurs veteran Danny Green is also headed to the Raptors with Leonard. I almost said Leonard. We're not talking about that coon today, allegedly. While the Spurs get DeRozan and other and a protected first round pick in 2019. Why Kawhi looks sad in all his pictures, yo? Kawhi looks sad. He looked like he under so much damn stress in all his pictures, yo. He always pondering some next level universe fucking shit. The Spurs and Raptors both officially announced the deal on Wednesday, just afternoon. Per ESPN's Adrian, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. The Raptors and Spurs had been discussing a trade for a while now. A source tells Turner Sports David Aldridge a long-term stay in Toronto past the 2018-19 season for Leonard is going to be a very tough sell. As word of the trade circulated the NBA's social media atmosphere early this morning, DeRozan took to Instagram and posted a story there that read, "Be told one thing and the outcome another. Ain't no loyalty in this game. Sell you out for a quick bit of nothing. Soon you'll understand. Don't disturb." So clearly, it seems as if DeRozan, aka DeFrozen, is upset. I don't know why he's upset. He didn't produce, so I don't. This nigga's delusional, but um, You know, they got tweets from Rachel Nichols. I don't give a fuck about Rachel Nichols, man, to be honest. I don't know. But female moderators or what, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Nothing against females, you know, don't come after me, Me Too Mafia, but I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Isn't that why they have the WNBA? So never mind. Whatever. Aldridge reports via Twitter that DeRozan is not backing off his claim that Toronto lied to him. Let's see. Meanwhile, DeRozan not backing off a claim that he was lied to by Toronto regarding a potential trade per source, extremely upset. Neither player happy with off-season trade. I mean, yeah, why you know, why the hell would anybody want to play for either of those teams right now? They're both losing teams. Let's see. Per Haynes via Twitter, Leonard reportedly has no desire to play in Toronto. Yahoo Sports' Jordan Schultz reports via Twitter that the Raptors were hesitant to include young swingman, whoever other, in any Leonard. Damn, every time I see Leonard now, I'm like my brain is like Leonard. Like, damn. Leonard DeRozan swaps. Turner Sports, David Aldridge reports via Twitter that the Raptors are well aware of the risks involved in trading for Leonard. DeRozan has spent his entire career with the Raptors, 2010 to 2018, emerging as one of the top guards in the Eastern Conference. Yeah, that doesn't say much. Not in the Eastern Conference. Since making his first of his 4 career All-Star berths in 2013, 2014, DeRozan has averaged 23.4 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game. In that span, he was named to the All NBA second team this season and was All NBA third team in 2016 and 17. Last season, he averaged, man, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care. He has 3 years and 83 million left on a. This nigga is getting paid $83 million to literally do nothing in the fucking finals. This man is getting paid $83 million, bro, right? To fucking get swept by LeBron in the finals or whatever the fuck. It wasn't even the goddamn finals. It was the fucking whatever the fuck it is. Conference. I don't know. Whatever. It was second round. This nigga dude's getting. He said, "Hold on, let me see this." He has 3 years and an $83 million left on his contract. Who the fuck would? No wonder why they got rid of him. Who the fuck would pay you $83 million to freeze up to not play when you need to play? Like, get the. All I'm gonna say is it must be nice. Like, it must be nice, man. What the fuck? Let's see. I don't feel like reading all this shit. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, man. It's a whole bunch of stats. The Raptors went through a series of changes in the offseason after they were swept in the Eastern Conference semifinals. There you go. The fucking Toronto Raptors were finished number 1 in the Eastern Conference, right? Just to get swept. Like, yo, that's absurd, man. Yo, that's absurd, man. So who's losing here? Us, the fans that's watching this bullshit, or them? Because they lose, they go home and have a badass, bitch sucking their dick. So who losing here? This shit is awful. Hold on, let me bring it back. The Raptors went through a series of changes in the offseason after they were swept in the Eastern Conference Finals by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Coach Dwayne Casey, the NBA's Coach of the Year, was fired I think it was the day after. They saying days after. I think he was fired one day after he won that shit. That shit, they got that nigga the fuck out of there. days after that playoff exit and was eventually replaced by Raptors assistant coach Nick Nurse. So, probably a white dude. Just saying. Let's see. Shortly after Casey's firing, and I did a video on that. Go check it out, guys. We went in on that shit. Shortly after Casey's firing, Raptors GM, whatever his fucking name is, said roster changes could be afoot for the team, but he was quick to point out the timetable for those changes were hardly known at that point. It is something we're looking at, not saying this roster is perfect. Who the fuck? Anyway, roster changes is not something I can change today. Sometimes it takes 2 months, sometimes a year, sometimes 2 years. Los Angeles has been long reported as Leonard's preferred destination in the event San Antonio decides to trade him. Talks between the teams have reportedly taken place on more than one occasion, but have yet to gain enough momentum for completion. Oh shit. The news that Leonard might be Toronto bound accompanies a recent. Oh yeah, I mean, okay. Damn, man, blowing my line. The news that Leonard might be Toronto bound accompanies a recent ESPN report that the 7-year forward is considering participating in USA's basketball mini camp next week. Popovich is the coach of the senior team that will play in the FIBA World Cup in 2019. Well, that's fucking awkward. Well, that's fucking awkward. Yeah, I doubt you're gonna see him in that shit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. NBA.com, you guys can go check it out. But if you're an NBA head, and you probably already know, as soon as you woke up, you heard about this. Um, my opinion about this, just real quick. I don't want this to be like a super long video, but I think this is a stupid fucking trade for both of them. I think the San Antonio Spurs are being super petty. By trading him to by trading him for DeMar DeRozan. I mean, first of all, I'm still pissed off that the San Antonio Spurs traded Tony Parker. You know what I'm saying? And what I want to say is this: the Spurs were done. The Spurs were completely done when Greg Popovich took out Tim Duncan and allowed the Miami Heat to get that rebound, which ultimately Ray Allen hit that three, that clutch three, and then the Heat went on to win that series or that championship. Yeah, the motherfucking Spurs been done. They've been mentally checked out. They've been mentally as an organization, they just been checked out. They need to blow this whole team up. They need to blow the whole organization up and just start fresh. You know what I'm saying? So they've been done since that. But as far as this deal, Leonard Kawhi don't want to be a Raptor, and DeMar DeRozan, he was happy as hell. He like, shit, I'm getting paid over here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got to do much. you know, yeah, it's just a dumb trade, man. It's just a dumb trade. And then, the Raptors GM is saying that he's confident that Kawhi is gonna stay next year. It's just, I mean, I get it. The Raptors, they got rid of DeMar. They needed to. That frees them up a lot of money, and he wasn't producing when it mattered. So I get it. So if anything, they win. But Kawhi is gonna, Kawhi. I don't know what Kawhi gonna do. Kawhi might try to fail the physical. Kawhi might, complain again. I just want to see Kawhi play again. I really just genuinely want to see Kawhi play again and see if he is on the same level as he was. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we haven't seen Kawhi Leonard play in what, a year, almost a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? So shit can change. Shit can change after not balling for that long. But I think it was a petty ass trade by the Spurs. The Spurs could. I'm sorry. I feel like the Spurs could have got a better deal. than DeMar DeRozan, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. The Spurs. I just feel like Spurs could have definitely got a better deal than DeMar DeRozan. All you guys got, and I think he signed for 2 years. DeRozan. All the Spurs acquired. Okay, the Spurs are losing more than they're acquiring. They got rid of Tony Parker, which fuck what he does. On the court he does one thing, but I mean that's a veteran, that's a championship, that's a presence in the locker room and on the court. That shit is real. You know what I'm saying? That shit is important. And it's just and then they pick up this dude that disappears in the finals, but he's making millions of dollars to disappear when it's time to play. So I don't know. And as far as Kawhi, we got to see how he plays. Yeah, he who the fuck wants to play for the Raptors, man? Let's just be honest. Nobody. Last time the Raptors were relevant was when Vince Carter was there. What was that, like 20 years ago? So let me just see real quick what what other articles they got. Let's see. This nigga makes what 17 million a year. Can you imagine that? To dribble a basketball? That's crazy. Let's go to let's do this. This is USA Today. Let's see what they talking about. For the win, did the Spurs burn Kawhi in farewell tweet? Let's see. The San Antonio Spurs and Toronto Raptors officially announced their blockbuster trade of Kawhi Leonard and DeMar DeRozan on Wednesday. Despite Leonard's, oh shit, here come a vocabulary word for y'all niggas. Tumultuous, first try, nigga. 9-game season with San Antonio. The Spurs wanted to thank Leonard for his 7 years with the franchise. In doing so, though NBA fans were convinced that the Spurs were actually throwing shade at the two-time All-Star. It's crazy. This dude, he was 2 times. He won the Defensive Player of the Year 2 times. He already won an NBA championship, and he was the Finals MVP. But he was only a 2-time All-Star. That's crazy. You see all these NBA players that went to the All-Star game like 13 and 14 times or whatever, however many times, and they never even won a chip. They never even played in the finals. That's just absurd. Um, Spurs initial tweet read, "Thank you, Kawhi." It had a photo of a smiling Leonard. It all seemed harmless enough until the team sent a separate farewell tweet to Danny Green, who was also a part of the trade. Notice anything different? Why would they trade? Why would they trade Danny? I mean, Danny Green wasn't really producing, I guess. So this is the picture. This is the picture of Danny Green. Thank you, Danny. This is a picture of Kawhi. Thank you, Kawhi. Thank you, Danny. Petty. Hashtag petty. So they got all caps and Danny, and then they got you can't even damn near see Kawhi's name. Petty motherfuckers. Those font sizes couldn't be an accident, right? Someone made those graphics and decided to give Green an enormous in your face thank you font size, while Kawhi got a significantly smaller message at the bottom of the photo. They basically shouted their thank you to Green while saying thanks to Leonard. The difference did not go unnoticed. Shit's hilarious. The Spurs, this is Danny Bayer, whoever this is. The Spurs, it's funny how niggas got checks and people don't even know who you are. Like, but whatever. The Spurs using the not so popular 8-inch font and thanking Kawhi. Green, Danny Green got at least 14. That's funny. Petty motherfuckers, man. I might make this the motherfucking uh Oh shit, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up, y'all. Ew. Damn. I fucked up, y'all. Oh shit. Oh man, what the fuck? I am fucked up. Let me see if I can find that shit again. Fucking chunky ass white bitches just hopping out of nowhere, man. Let's see. Oh my goodness, what is going on with this bullshit? Press one button and the whole thing is fucking. All right. We back. We back. We back. We back. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Kawhi. It's just straight caps for Danny and pure lowercase for Kawhi. They like, appreciate it, I guess. Danny, thank you, motherfucker. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. That's funny, man. So petty. So petty. So fucking petty. If you got something to say, Spurs, say it with your chest. What's good, Hyde? You said Kawhi got fucked. You wanna hop on real quick, Hyde, or you at work, bro? So petty, man. And that was probably Popovich behind that shit. That's so funny. Brooklyn Beat said, I have no issue with Spurs saying thank you to Kawhi in smaller font. He put them through hell for a year. No reason to do more than the minimum. God damn. He said, look at the font on their names, Dragonfly Jones. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Kawhi is gonna be a Toronto Raptor for a year. DeMar DeFrozen is gonna be, I think he signed 2 years with the or he was traded for 2 years with the Spurs. So, but long story short, it's really nothing to see here. Neither of these teams are gonna be competing next year. So, it's sad that I can't even be excited about this shit. It is what it is. We don't even know if Leonard is gonna, play up to par or be like he used to be. And you know what I mean? So it's kind of fucked up. Like we don't know what to expect from him. But then on the other hand, we know exactly what to expect from DeMar DeFrozen. So that's pretty much it, family. If you guys like this trade, hit that like button, smash it. If you don't like this trade, annihilate that dislike button. Subscribe. How it says, the Spurs are the Patriots of basketball. I mean, the Patriots been winning high. I don't know about that. I think the Warriors are the Patriots of the basketball right now. I think I feel like the Spurs, they always in it. They always got a shot, but they just ever since, like I said, man, ever since they gave up that shot, or they gave up that rebound, that's it. The Spurs been done. Ever since they gave up, Greg Popovich took out Tim Duncan, and the motherfucking Heat got that rebound, kicked it out to Ray Allen, and he banged that three on him. Ever since then, I feel like that was the end of that dynasty. That was the end of them. They trade you to shit teams. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, hi. Why do they do that though? Why do they do that? I mean, I know it's petty, but why do you feel like they do that in your opinion? You know what I mean? I'm really curious. Like, it's like, damn, man. He got them a chip. He was defensive player of the year 2 times. He was in the All-Star league. He was in the All-Star game 2 times. You know what I'm saying? They built the team around him. They went out and got him Aldridge. They got him shooters. I mean, you still had the veteran presence. I mean, it was really looking like it was really looking like the Spurs rebuilt on the fly. It was beautiful to watch. And then it just all fell apart because their top guy that they were betting on, that they were anticipating to lead them to the promised land, he's like, nah, I'm good. So damn. I mean, it's a fucked up situation. You said competition. No, that's true. That's true. That's true. Like everybody was saying, why the hell would the Spurs send Kawhi to the Lakers or anybody in their own conference to compete with them? So yeah, you're right. That's a big fact. Um, but how you feel about this trade? Oh, you said Kawhi got fucked. How you feel about DeMar DeRozan on the Spurs? Do you think he's going to you think DeMar DeRozan is suddenly going to be like, perform in the playoffs, or do you think he's going to be the same? You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is just random, man. I'm not even happy about this. I was hoping that Kawhi went to the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Or he went to an actual team that I want to watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch I didn't watch the Raptors like my whole life. I've never really watched the Raptors, man, and I doubt I'm gonna watch it now. Like, it's just a boring ass fucking team. Like, the whole energy of the Toronto Raptors is fucking garbage. They already had Rudy Gay. Oh shit. Oh shit, completely forgot about Rudy Gay, and I really fuck with Rudy Gay, bro. I really fuck with Rudy Gay, man, and I feel like he's so slept on, man. Rudy Gay is a good ass player, and he could be a clutch player. I mean, I really fuck with Rudy Gay, man. I just wish that he would have that season where he comes out and he just, really takes over, man. Damn, can you imagine that? Kawhi Leonard and Rudy Gay on the same team? I'm sorry, man. Rudy Gay was good. Rudy Gay is good. That nigga can ball. That nigga can ball. He damn near unstoppable too, in my opinion. But you said they play the same spot. Shit, no, I feel you. But sometimes I'm like, if we just playing basketball, if we just balling, then I'm cool with playing with another point guard or another person that play my same spot, because that just mean that we're unguardable. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of easier. I don't know. I just feel like we have more of an advantage if you have, like, two Rudy Gays on the court or two Kawhi Leonards on the court. I feel like that's an advantage. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, though. You know what I'm saying? Um, kind of like when they had Monte Ellis and Steph Curry on the court at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, but I just feel like the teams, they just don't know how to run a system when they have the same two players. So like you have DeRozan and what's his name? Oh, this motherfucker. This is what I'm saying. I can't even remember nobody's name on the Raptors. The Landry. You had DeRozan and Landry. In my opinion, they play the same spot. They both dribble, shoot. You know what I'm saying? But if they ran some sort of system that would, showcase or, be effective to their, offensive strengths and abilities, you know what I'm saying? Then they could use that as an advantage. You know what I'm saying? And I think they would have to be, more physical. They would have to, the players have to, set more screens and help them out. But when the Raptors play, I mean, other than the Warriors and the Spurs, I really don't know any other teams that actually run a legit offense. So you said DeRozan is soft. I don't know, man. I don't know if DeRozan is soft. Dude, I heard some crazy shit about DeRozan, man. I heard DeRozan was a blood or a Crip. He was in a gang, and I heard he's like from Compton and shit. Um, I don't know. I don't know much about DeRozan. I don't know if he's soft, but I know he's not. He don't perform. I know he's not clutch. I know he got the LeBron syndrome. He got the LeBron syndrome. I know that. LeBron bullied him. Oh, you talking about see, that's another thing. If you talking about in the semifinals, I didn't even watch that shit. Like after the Pacers lost, I was like, wow, he's a Crip. Damn. But hi, let me ask you a question, man. Like how is he a Crip and he's soft? Like you know what I'm saying? Like how where they do that at? You know what I mean? You know, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I find that hilarious though that this nigga's a gang affiliated, but he's soft. You know what I mean? But I mean, it is what it is. Allegedly, he's a he balls soft. He played basketball soft. I mean, yeah, with DeRozan, it's just strictly he has no DeRozan has zero 3-point ability. Um, he has a pretty good finishing ability. He's not on the level of Kyrie. Kyrie is the best finisher in the NBA. Um, but it's all mid range. He has a mid range skill set in a 3-point era. You know what I mean? But and then he has the LeBron syndrome where he just disappears when they need him. So I don't know, man. It's just unfortunate that this motherfucker's making millions of dollars to not even produce anything. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here working way harder, regular people, and producing. I'm sorry, but it always goes back to that for me. Like I just don't understand how these people. It's just highway robbery. It's highway fucking robbery, man. These people are making millions of dollars to dribble a basketball and can't even make a fucking layup. I'll never understand that shit. Man, that's crazy. And I wonder how Kyle Landry feels about this. I wonder if he's like fucking finally get that nigga out of here. He'll fit in with the Spurs. All right, shit. I'm about to be out, but what makes you feel that way? What do you think about his game? Makes him fit in with the Spurs. Is it like the system or you think Greg Popovich will give him confidence and encourage him to play tougher? This dude is pissed though. Lowry, this dude is pissed. Let's see. The Raptors lifer has been traded for Kawhi Leonard, leaving him to start his NBA career over. Away from the city he repped, the franchise he promoted, and Kyle Lowry, his best friend in the league. Well, how the fuck they know Kyle Lowry is his best friend? Just because you play on the same team don't make you best friends. You can hate that nigga. High React says his game is average for the West. Yo, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. And the West, man, it's just sad though, because I live on the East Coast. What is Texas? The Midwest? What is Texas considered? The Midwest? I'm not sure. Yeah, or is it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know y'all right in the middle, but yeah, in Lowry is a blood. Are you serious? What? What? Are you serious? So allegedly, DeRozan is a Crip and Lowry is a blood. Southwest? Word. Oh shit. Okay. So is that like it's another thing, man. This is just some weird ass shit. How are you? Is that cool now? Like Crips are allowed to be friends with Bloods? Is that cool now? I just want to know that. If you could let me know what's going on with that. It says Kawhi. Chris Haynes says Kawhi Leonard has no desire to play in Toronto. League source tells ESPN. No, but for real though, hi. Like, is that? I'm not sure. Is that? Like, is like for real, is that like cool now that Crips are allowed to be friends, like best friends with Bloods? It's business. Shit. Oh man, but it's funny. Let ESPN tell it. They'll tell you, they'll tell you they have spa days together and shit. Yeah, but this app just this article just goes on to talk about that. Yeah, pretty much in my opinion, just to wrap this up, this is a dumb fucking trade in my opinion. Either no, it's really not. Only thing that I'll be looking forward to is just to see if Kawhi Leonard can actually ball, just to see if he can run up and down the court, and get some buckets. That's pretty much all I'm looking for, man. I don't give a fuck about DeMar DeFrozen. I don't care about that. So that's it, family. How I reacts, man. I appreciate you, bro, checking in. I was up late last night, you know, on my on my angry Twitter fingers shit. I was up late last night watching some Animal Kingdom. If you haven't watched that show, you should check that shit out. And I was watching Atlanta last night too, and that's why I made a video. That shit made me make a video at fucking 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But appreciate you for coming through high, bro. I hope your day is going good. It's fucking nice as hell over here. I'm about to go take my dogs for a walk. And I'm thinking about we should do that live stream show like every Sunday. I feel like Sunday is a good day for us to I think I think Sundays are a good day for us to do like a weekend recap so that it's everything wrapped up in one. We got a whole bunch. We can have a whole bunch of topics, and I feel like a lot of people are free on Sunday. So you know what I'm saying. If you fuck with that, just let me know how you feeling, shit. But have a good day, bro. Family, like, share, subscribe. I fuck with all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Slow kick.